Hey, it's jc1424 once again with March 2021's monthly music episode. Keep in mind, I don't care if you don't like what I listen to, and you shouldn't care if I don't like anything you listen to. And every artist that I'm about to bring up in this video is one that I rarely, if at all, ever talk about on this channel. At number 5, we have I Hate You by Alice Cooper.
I hate you and your stupid face.
This song is so bad. There are so many dumb lyrics and terribly outdated elements forced across the entire album. But this song isn't even trying to be good. It's an absolute comedy. But basically what I was trying to say is there's a new Alice Cooper album out. So check it out if you're old and can't enjoy new music. I don't freaking know. At number 4 we have Let the Bad Times Roll by The Offspring.
Don't be thinking I'm crazy, cause the truth is what we're erasing. So I'm doing it all for you.
Holy crap, man. It has been since my freshman year of high school that this band last released music. It's been 9 years since they released Days Go By. I don't even remember that much from that album. I didn't care for it too much. I mean, I remember there was one song that they ripped off Rise Against on, but the last one that I actually enjoyed from The Offspring was their 2008 album. That was like 13 years ago by now. Of course, y'all know You're Gonna Go Far, Kid. That's the album that was from. If you know anything by Offspring, you might know that one. This is not my favorite kind of thing that the band does, but for what it is quite satisfying. This one, aside from the argument on PC culture, I feel that they've adapted more to the dance pop genre like they usually did on a few singles and goofy songs in their past. And they also might have adapted some of the stuff they did with 311 from their collaboration 2 or 3 years ago. At number 3, we have Looking Tragic by AFI.
And cold bags, everyone's looking tragic, looking forward to panic.
The interesting thing about the band AFI is that I can mention this band's name to almost anyone in casual conversation. They'd be like, nope, doesn't ring a bell. But I can remember Guitar Hero 3, Madden NFL 07, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, NASCAR 09, and there's probably more games that I don't have that they managed to get their music into soundtracks and shit. But this is the actual lead single from their album Bodies that's set for June 11th. I thought the stuff they released last month was the singles, but I guess that's just like some deep cuts or crap that they decided to put out early. While the tune is relatively familiar to me because of Money Bought by Nickelback, which is from like 2001, and Burn It Down by Skillet, which was from their 2016 album, it is truly a much more creative piece of music than all that garbage. The drums are fun and the guitar work is just so nasty sounding. At number 2, we've got Giving Blood by Architects.
But it would be safe up here. I never said that I was giving blood for the unbelievers.
I think that this is a band that I have heard of for a very long time, but didn't finally get around to listening to until just recently whenever they put out their latest album just last week. And I don't think there is a metal artist that I have listened to, at least up until this point, that has everything so smoothly orchestrated. But in this case, I will say that I enjoy their songs much more individually than in the album format, just because they tend to really recycle a lot of musical techniques, and that's something I noticed in my first listen of their 15-track album. Not that there isn't dynamic there, though. And at number 1, we have Got So High by The Pretty Reckless.
I got so high.
I already reviewed their new album, but you can check that out if you haven't seen it yet by clicking this link at the top right of the screen. I must emphasize again, though, that this tackles Taylor Momsen's personal struggles with a euphoric expression of emotion. And of course, there is a lot of moving stuff on the new album, with it being themed around the loss of their late producer from previous years, but nothing that chills me more than this song in particular. Thanks for watching this monthly music vid, and episode over.